Cancer, welcome to your 3-month overview. That is April, May, June. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Let's jump on into it, starting with the top line. I have the months laid out for you in accordance to the power number associated with that power card. So, 4, April, the Emperor. 5, May, the Hierophant. 6, June, the Lovers. And then also I'm adding to the board this time, the Sun. What we understand makes us happy, simply put. Are we on course with it? Are we off course with it? Adjustments? Okay, that kind of thing. The Tower, anything that is unexpected or untowards that we should know about. And Judgment, any decisions that are imperative at this time, within us, outside of us, lessons, all that good stuff. Let's get cracking. Show me Cancer in April, please. Show me Cancer in April. 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 What's going on, please, for Cancer? Show me, let's do one more. Show me Cancer in April, please. I personally am hoping to take a little trip to the Sherwood Forest Fair in April because I'm a dork. I am, no. Seriously. No, I'm self-professed, and I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. I love doing that stuff. I am such a dork. Sherwood Forest Fair, Texas Renaissance Festival, Scarborough Fair, you name it. I love it. I am that person. I am. I get dressed up in everything, honey. Costumes. Oh, yes. All right. Ace of Pentacles, Death. 8 of Cups. Oh. Okay. We are declining an offer, but it looks like it's a firm decision on your part. It does look like it's kind of like, I'm not feeling it. That is so not feeling it. You are not feeling it. There is an offer and or opportunity, be it new, be it old, I don't know, but you're like, I'm not having it. I'm declining that. It's not going to happen. Oh, what is this? It could be a work opportunity. I don't know. Something in regards to an offer, and you're like, we're going to go ahead and decline that offer. Oh. Oh my. What is it? What is going on? What are we declining here? Oh my. That is almost the literal definition of I'm not feeling it. What is this? What is this offer, please? What is this offer, please, in April? What is this offer, please, in April? Oh. The decision, it's a firm one. Yeah, I got that. Wheel of Fortune, you gave it some time. The Star, there's other things you want to do. Cool. Well, got you. All right, I'm not going to dispute it. I'm not going to dispute it because it literally feels right to you, and I'm not going to argue with you about it. It looks fine to me. No, I don't like it when tarot disagree with other people's decisions about I'm taking this and I'm not taking that. The only time I disagree with those decisions is when I see the energy fragmented. If it's fragmented, that means we're running in contrary to what it is we are thinking, feeling, and believing. So this is how we create problems within ourselves. You're telling me, oh no, my energy is 100% on board. It's 100% on board with itself. You're like, I know what's up. So I don't know what that Ace of Pentacles is to you. It could be an offer to work on something. It could be a brand new opportunity. And you're like, nah, that's a big nah. And you're like, time has gone by. So this has actually been on your mind for a while. So I don't know when that Ace of Pentacles introduced. It could be a renewal, by the way. A renewal contract, specifically. For some of you, it might have been a renewal contract that came in possibly around the start of the year, January, February, March, somewhere around there. And you had time to think about it because you're showing me the Wheel of Fortune, which reminds me, the focus is on the new. If I see elements of the past, as indicated here, I'll tell you about it, and in as much as I can make sense of it, but I don't want to dwell on it. So you've telling me you've had time to think about this, and you're saying there's other things I want to pursue with actual good feeling of heart attached to it. All the water signs have been showing me heavy emphasis on the Star, and I can tell you I watched the cards many a times in between messages. Never mind what you see on camera. So There's something here. It could have been a renewal contract. Hey, do you want to renew your contract work with us? And you're like, well, I thought about it. No. Hey, Cancer, do you want to work this thing out? Do you want to do this? Do you want to put some energy into this? No. And that's a big nah. That's a big nah. You know, but it's a nah that is, correct for you. Time went by. And you're saying, there's something else actually I want to pursue. And it's much more on the personal side to you. And you're saying, I need energy for that. This is the good stuff. This is the goods right here, you're saying. And this is what I want to pursue. Energetically, that's what you're telling me. So I see you declining something in form in the real world with the idea of my energy is better spent here. I don't know what that is, but it looks beautiful and it's deeply personal to you and it's also deeply desirous to you. It's something that you very much want and it comes from a good place within your heart. Okay? So it's kind of like, I don't have time for this. I'm not interested in renewing this. I have no feeling for this. You know what I do have feeling for? I got feeling for this right here. So whatever this is to you. Okay? It might be that in order to achieve this, you're trying to make space by clearing this up. I'm not renewing that. I'm not into that. I'm not offering myself to work or put work into this. I'm just not. So it's looking like a hard exchange, but it's one that actually is correct for you. So that's all I care about. So long as you're in alignment, that's what matters. Okay? And your heart's on board with this. Your heart is not on board with this. Literally, your heart is not in this. Hard left. That's okay. But no, it's very strong. It's very lovely. It's very strong, and it's very innate, and it has a lot of good intention in it. Okay? And it's been with you for a minute. It's been with you for a minute. There's just something here. You're like, nope, 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 nope. Renewal or brand new opportunity altogether, you're saying nope. This is yes, this is no. Okay. Okay, I might be a little nosy and see what that is. I just know that it fills a greater space in your heart compared to the other thing that is not. Okay. Let's check out May. Show me May. What's going on, please, in May? This really seems to hit you on the personal level, but in a good way. In a high-functioning kind of way. High emotions. Good ones. Something just speaks to you more in the heart. That's all I know. It's like I made up my mind. And yes, you did. Show me May. Show me May. Show me May for Cancer. It's going to take you a minute. This is not going to pull in overnight. I just know that your heart, at bare minimum, is set on it. Okay? The energy is. So you might be making space. Yeah, that could very well be. May. 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Page of Wands, you're on the right track. So you have confirmation of your beliefs over here. So here I'm seeing the energy. You made that decision within your energy, even if you didn't do it at the conscious level. You are choosing to abide by the laws of your heart, and I'm seeing that reflected actually in 3D come May. So here I see you kind of acting upon your decision. Okay. And with that 6 of Wands, the Page of Wands, the 7 of Cups, I know that doesn't seem mind-blowing. That's okay. It doesn't need to be. The thing is that you got your star processed and started. Okay? We can have a star, star, star all day long, but it doesn't mean anything until we start engaging with it. And now I see you actually engaging in it, more so in May. So your energy made up its mind. I'll tell you that right now. Whether you consciously ditched this, left it, or knew it was just no good, that's just a drain on me. Whether you did it consciously, it's looking like a conscious decision. Very much so. But I see it as this coming in to replace this. This is what you know. I don't know that you know this. That's what's interesting to me. There's something that you were letting go of. That's done. And it's like you're replacing it with something that actually means something deeply to you spiritually and emotionally. It's just, I don't know that necessarily for the Cancer I'm looking at that it's a conscious decision. This one is. This one's coming in to kind of replace it. It's interesting. It's interesting. I just know it frees your energy up a little more. That's all I know. Anyway, so in May, I actually see you engaging with whatever this represents. Okay, but it's more in the 3D world now. So we have confidence here. We are looking at cups. We're feeling our cups. We're engaging with our cups. We're curious about our cups. We're curious about our feelings. We're exploring them. We feel good. It's on a particular pathway. It feels like a soft exploration, but one that gives you confidence. And the more you continue to engage with it, the more it's going to feel right to you, I believe. Is there anything, it's super simple. Is there anything else, please, for me? Yeah. Could be dealing with fellow water sign. I don't know. It may not be that at all. It might just be confirmation of you coming out of your moon phase in regards to what it is that you want emotionally, for sure. Emphasis on that moon phase. All right, working through it. What else, please? What else, please, for May that may or may not be connected? Show me. What else might be in May for Cancer? Show me what else might be in May for Cancer. What else, please, might be in May for Cancer? Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Hermit. Ooh, there's something in your foundation that you understand is not correct. And you kind of want to stop putting so much emphasis on that. Okay. And in that respect, I'm not saying that you're slacking off on your responsibilities. I'm not saying you don't care about your community, family, and friends. But there's part of you that's navigating away from it in that respect of, I need to heal more for me. I need to feel more within me. You might have some very strong Virgo in your chart. But there's the sense that there's more to life than this. There's more to life than this pentacle world. There's more to life than this foundation. There's more to that. And that would explain again that hard no and what looks like a spiritual and emotional yes. Even if you don't know that you're doing it consciously, you're starting to live it over here in May. I strongly suspect this piece you understand, this piece you may not. But it just calls to you, and you're allowing yourself literally to be navigating by it, but in small ways in the 3D, and that's what counts, right? It's not enough to have the energy. If we really want it, we got to back it up, and that's what you're telling me. I'm going to back it up. I'm going to start exploring more of my feelings in a way that makes me feel good, and I don't want to shy away from them. I actually want to actively investigate them with the Page of Wands. He's the active investigator and initiator, but in a small, manageable way. And that's perfectly manageable energy for him. Okay. And that's happening more in May. And what's happening is that I see you leaving behind the emphasis that everything has to be structurally sound. Everything has to make sense. Everything has to fall into place. Everything has to have, a certain outcome. It has to be predictable. It has to be stable. It's kind of like I want to get away from that thinking. And again, there's nothing wrong with that Ten of Pentacles energy. It's actually quite glorious, but it's kind of like saying, it's an admission to yourself, I think I want to get out there a little more. And it's a soft admission. It's an easy one, but it's coming from this source. Right over here. It's actually very important to you. And that's something that when you start doing that, you're going to start feeling a lot better in little ways. With the Hermit. Stop putting so much emphasis on the structure. Stop putting so much emphasis on stability. Those things are already in place. That's not going anywhere. It's kind of like there are parts of me I still want to explore. And one of them is feelings and feeling good about myself. Kind of open myself up a little more, because that's part of me too. So again, we're putting not so much emphasis on the foundation now. I don't see a full exit from the foundation. I'm just saying those are your core principles. I don't think those are going anywhere. But it's kind of like life isn't all about that either. Yeah. Okay. So I see you relaxing, I guess, is my point, a little bit more in May. All right. And then also, P.S., expect some travel. Yeah, expect some travel. In fact, for some of you, you're on the road quite a bit. And for some of you, that's what puts you in this contemplative state sometimes. Some of you have your best thoughts in the car. It allows your mind to expand a little bit. It's like it's good to get away from this environment sometimes. It helps me get back in touch with me, and that's when you kind of feel your exploration energies open up a little bit. Yeah, so whatever this is isn't allowing you to do that. Whatever that is that you are dropping. I'm not doing that. I'm not renewing that. It's going to allow you to open up more into exploration, safe exploration. Desires, hopes, dreams, your heart. It's like I already have things in place and I need to trust that. There are other parts of me that need to exist and breathe too. I agree. I very much agree. Show me June. What's going on in June, please? Show me June, please. Apologies that it's vague. I'd like to pinpoint it. This is by far... That's really solid. Some of you are not going to be renewing that contract. It could be work. It could be relationship. I don't know. But I know it no longer represents where you feel you have to be constantly. Some of you are like home base constantly, pentacle constantly. And it's like, I don't need to do that so much. I don't need to do that so much. I can drift away for a bit. I can discover myself a little bit more. And it is. It's so true. June. I would say it's a healthy drifting. Show me June. And your reaction to it is simple. It feels good. It's giving you some confidence more and more to explore what's important to you on the emotional side. Okay, the lovers for the lovers. Oh, Knight of Swords. Seven of Swords. Oh, boy. I got a strong connection here. Funnily enough, okay. The Lovers is over the June placement, so very strong June energy here. And someone here is showing me signs of I'm not trying to talk and or communicate with that person during June. Why? 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 I'm trying to avoid that person in June. I'm trying to avoid thinking about that person in June. Why? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to see them. I'm not going to... But why? Where's that coming from? Nine of Swords, stress, the Moon, the Fool. Oh, because we want to do the opposite. Why is that feeling so strong to you in June? For some reason, this is hitting your radar very hard in June. I'm not going to think about, I'm not going to talk, I'm not, but that's the exact opposite of what you want to do. You actually want to do the exact opposite. You very much want to open up towards them, not sneak away from them. It's the exact opposite of what you want to do. Why are they on your mind so hard in June? Who the hell is this? Did you just meet this person? No. You were doing fine. What happened? You were doing fine. You were exploring some feelings. You know, it's like I know my foundation's secure. It doesn't have to be with me all the time. It doesn't have to dictate 100% of my decisions. I can live a little bit for me. Thank you very much. In fact, I want to start pursuing more of my dreams and goals from a good heart space. So why are we trying to avoid the very thing that represents so much of? It's a strong bond, honey. Very strong. In your energies. I got a strong bond. I'm going to ignore it. Or like, why? That's the exact opposite of what you want to do. It's literally the Fool's under your moon. And I see it causes you stress, but why? And why do you feel it so strongly in June? Why is it so strong in June? Why is that feeling so strong in June? Why? I'm not done. I'm sorry, that's irritating me. That's so distinct for that month. Why? I mean, you may not know yet. We're not there. This is future orientation. I'm trying to dodge that thoughts of that person like a bullet. Like, what? Oh. Surprise reconnection? That doesn't... Temperance. Oh, because it's not time yet? Timing's not right for June? It's a little bit of a sensitive topic. Oh, they need more time. Somebody needs more time? Why is there so much anxiousness surrounding this person's energy in June? You two are otherwise very spiritually bonded. Is there some separation anxiety in here that I'm not quite picking up on? Is it? Why in June? Is there there might be some separation anxiety here. You're showing a lot of restraint to not think about or talk to somebody in June that's you're very highly bonded to, very much so, in terms of past as well as present day, because it's spiritually and emotionally connected. Okay, we're trying not to think about this person in June, and it actually causes you some anxiety quite a bit. It's kind of like, what are they doing? What are they up to? And it feels Cancer like separation anxiety. It feels a little bit like that. I don't know how to explain it. Like, my person is separate from me right now, and I don't want to think about that because it stresses me out. I wish they were here. I wish they were here. I wish they were here. Because it's like, no. I wish I was connecting with them in June, but I can't. So you're trying to tamp that down. Why are you so anxious that you're separated from them in June? I don't know why. Somebody might be on a trip, honey, business or otherwise. I don't know. But it's the exact opposite of what you want to do. At first I thought, oh, you're rejecting your lover. No, it's the thoughts. You're trying to control the thoughts. The thoughts and anxiety. I wish you were here. Oh. I just heard Pink Floyd's I Wish You Were Here. It's like a postcard. I wish you were here. That's what that is. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. In June. Okay. It's alright, honey. It's alright. They'll come back. It's coming. It'll come back. Okay? I don't know if it's one of these energies that you are gravitating so hard towards, which is beautiful in and of its own right, so I don't want you to be despairing of that. You have a simple, soft exploration, which I think, or I'm assuming that they are a part of. It's not the only thing, but they're part of it. And then for some reason you're showing me stress, that you're separated from this person in June, and you keep trying to tell yourself, don't think about that. And then the Fool, and secretly somebody here wishes the other person was with them. Oh. God dang it, don't do this to me. Why do you do this to me? Every time you hit my no. I was saying you're about to hit my O button. That's the wrong one. We don't only a few people can hit that button. No. Oh, so few have had the privilege, honey. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm still me, darling. I'm still me. Hi, my name's Christina. I'm a little different. I'm happy to be so. Yeah, I know. I'm different. I am, though. Real tarot is real life, and I do have a real sense of humor, and sometimes things hit me a certain way. So that one definitely hit me a certain way. At first, I'm like, geez, Cancer, you just did a cut and run on your person. And you're like, no, it's the opposite. I want to be with them badly. Badly. And I can't say it. Oh. I want to be with them very badly. I literally heard, I wish you were here. Or, I was with you. It could be both ways. I wish you were here. I wish I was with you. Something like that. There's some separation anxiety in June. They'll be back. It's temporary. I just need some patience, and the energy picks up once more with confidence. Okay. That's so fucking sweet. That is so fucking sweet. Oh, you had a nice, lovely, steady pace here. I wish I was here, or I wish I was with you. That's all I keep hearing on a loop. Oh yeah, I know. And when you have that kind of strong bond and you separate, you know, you're gonna feel it, and then you're gonna tell you, stop doing that, they'll be bad. Cancer. Stop being so sensitive. It's not sensitivity, honey. It's just, you know, when you're strongly bonded to someone like that, even if there isn't heavy 3D energy, and there's distance between you, you can feel that. Of course you can. And you get concerned and you wonder what they are, how they're doing, what's going on, and that stuff's normal. That's totally normal. Oh, that's very sweet. You really wish you could be where they are. I don't know where they are, but they'll be back. They seem to be warm wherever they are. Okay? In June. I don't know. Okay. It'll be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh my goodness. You. All right. Which one, please? Yeah, the sun. Show me the sun, please, for Cancer. What the hell is with these times? I'm blowing myself away. Goodness. Show me the sun, please. Queen of Swords in reverse. We don't know everything yet. There's some knowledge in transit right now. Not being honest with ourselves. A couple different interpretations here. Oh. The firmness is coming down. The firmness is coming down? That was very distinct fly out. The firmness is coming down. Someone's letting their mental guard down. They're becoming softer. Truth revealed. Sorry, that was for somebody. Show me the sun, please. Show me the sun, please. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fish bowl. Year after year. Oh, there's some truth in that, isn't there? When you have such a unique bond like that, yeah, sometimes it can feel like two people only really know each other in that way. Everything else is kind of en route, right? Circles around us. The sun, the fool. Oh no! Stop it! Just the swords of death. You gotta stop the anxiety, honey. It's gonna be okay. I mean, I can tell you that, you know, but you gotta kill that overthinking. We gotta kill the overthinking, right? That's a lot of overthinking about what makes us happy. Just open yourself up towards it. Yeah. So this person here also represents that full energy, and it's the very thing also, P.S., that would make you very deliriously happy, is to open yourself up more in the general sense. And some of you have a tendency to overthink to the point of paralyzation or procrastination. You know, we don't want either of those. We don't want to be paralyzed by our own mental fears, and we don't want to procrastinate either, because we end up killing something off or pushing it away or pushing ourselves away. We don't want to do that. And I don't want you to get into a position ever where you push away your own sense of happiness. So you're doing a job. Okay, you are doing a job to connect with yourself in that way. Stop procrastinating, stop overthinking, stop delaying your own hand. Allow yourself to open up, feel your sun, feel your sunshine. Okay, they're part of your sun sign package, but that's not everything. There's more in there as well. You very much have a strong sense of, it's kind of, you know what it is? When you get that exhaustion of working all the time, all your life, and you're like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not saying that the Ten of Pentacles isn't important to you, or that the new offers aren't important to you. I'm just saying it's like, I want to kind of live for me a little more. You know? Am I asking for a lot? The answer is no, you're not. And I see you in the very general sense opening up towards that. This is so fascinating. I would love to dig that out. I would love to dig this out. I don't think you know. I don't think you know that you're exchanging energies. Realistically, you're doing this. Spiritually, it's to make room for something else in your life. And it kind of reflects that, fuck this energy. There's so much more I want to do. So much more I want to feel. I don't think it's conscious, though. Not that part. Okay? And I see you prying doors open. Traveling different roads. And these are when these thoughts kind of hit you the most. Specifically the feeling. Okay? Allow yourself to be guided by that Virgo energy. I'm not saying you're throwing away your Ten of Pentacles. What I'm saying is it's not as do or die as it once was. Okay? And then we jump on over to June, and then you're showing me stress. Specifically separation anxiety. You'll be back. It's not like a break or anything like that. It's not a breakup, you guys. It's a very general sort of, I'm separated from somebody I care a lot about, and it stresses me out. And I wish I was there. And they represent, P.S., part of that full energy that you have. They do. They represent some sun qualities. They represent some star qualities. They represent some fool qualities all within you. I'm not saying this person is your life. What I'm saying is that they represent those pieces of you that want to get out more, that want to explore more, that want to open up more to all the good and natural things that make you feel good. They're just but one piece of that particular puzzle. Okay, but they are here in that respect of they just represent one more person or something in your life that you would like to open up more towards. And it's going to require you to stop overthinking, shutting things down. I'm overwhelmed with this mentally. Shut it down. No, death, I'm going to tell you what I told Pisces is doing this. Go away, you. That's what he does. That's his master job, okay? He just makes things stop. Just make it stop. That's his, like, one function. Stop. Or transform it. And if you can't transform it, you make it stop, right? And so if you can't transform the thoughts, the whirlwind of them, we want those to stop. And how do you do that? You allow yourself to be the fool more often than not. So I don't know if you can exactly be where they are. I don't know that. But they do represent part of that energy that would like you to open up more and explore. Okay. They seem to be doing something like that, and you're like, I wish I could be where they are. Okay, what's stopping you? But there might be logistical reasons behind that. I'm just saying that as an example. Okay. But yeah, little by little, allow yourself to not engage in those mental thoughts. Shut them down before they grip you, confuse you, delude you, and lead you down a convoluted path that says, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything at all. And that's what really keeps us from enjoying our sun, ourselves, our lightness, you know? Just something to think about, because you have such a close proximity to what it is that makes you happy, but there seems to be dividers between you in that frequently. And I think you're getting closer and closer to knocking those dividers down. I do. And it started back here. And something you knew 100% is like, fuck that, I'm not renewing that, not this year. I'll finish out what I need to finish out, and then I'm out. It's going to usher in some new and fabulous energy for you. Okay? And I want you to have that. Towers, please. Towers, anything unexpected. This is not unexpected. It just causes you stress. And separation anxiety is a real thing. God, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing without me? God, I wish I could be there right now. Or they wish you could be there. It could be a little bit of both. If you two are so heavily soul bonded. Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of both. It's so distinct for June. It's so carved out. Show me the tower. Show me the tower. Ooh, it's stir fry tonight. I'm so hungry. I do. I love my stir fry. I do. You know. So versatile. So very versatile. You can get a lot of flavors out of it. Show me the tower, please. Two of Swords, that's what we're talking about. Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords. What about it? The Seven of Swords, the Emperor. You're killing me, man. You are killing me. You have this tendency to try to take control of your energy with the Emperor and really tell yourself, I shouldn't be thinking about that, 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 I shouldn't be thinking. And that's one of the many examples of the dividers that you keep in place that you're really not interested in keeping in place anymore. Between who you are, what more you'd like to be, and what's in the way of that. So I'm telling you right now, some of you have a tendency to overthink and then try to sidestep the thoughts. For you, it seems to be like a matter of control, and that matter of control just seems to be making things worse. You know. That's one of the things we need to address with the Tower. Okay? How much can we control our thoughts, really? And the more we try, the more we tend to make things worse. This is the Emperor not used very well. He can be a stand-up dude or a right pain in the ass. It just kind of depends, you know, how we use him. And here he's like, I can control these thoughts. I'm not going to think about that. I don't know why that kicks off so hard for you in June on the fact that you're not with your person. And it hurts. It hurts. And for some reason, you're not allowing that hurt to come through. You don't want it to come through. Because it's like, if you did, you would have to acknowledge how much it means to you. And so why that's spiking so hard for you in June, I could not say other than the fact that it looks and feels like separation anxiety. And all I hear over and over is, I wish you were here. Or I wish I was with you. And for some reason, that is an outstanding example on your future timeline of what the major issue is overall. And what has been this whole time. It's a really outstanding example. It doesn't, no, I'm not. It's kind of proof positive that indeed it does affect you quite a bit. So I don't know why they're pointing that out so hard to me, but they are. Like, look at your reaction in June. It means something to you, quite a bit. It means something to you quite a bit. That's why we got to kill the blindness, honey. We got to kill the overthinking, because it's affecting your sense of happiness and your ability to extend yourself beyond your circumstances and really deep dive into that which you want the most. Okay? June is going to be a strong example for some of you, or the other person, but I'm saying it is you. It's your reading. It's kind of like it's proof of how much this means to you, not the absence of it. You know? They will be back, though. They will. I see their energy coming back, and it's quite warm. Very resplendent. I would dare say refreshed. Perhaps they're gone. I don't know. Could be a work thing. Could be a vacation. I don't know, honey. Show me judgment. Show me judgment. Again, it's not a breakup. I have to emphasize. It's not like a breakup, honey. It's not. It's something about this connection is being highlighted to point out to you how important it is to you. Okay? And how they come into play further down the road past these 3 months and the star, I don't know. Time will tell. But I want you to focus on you. I like this idea of I kind of need to detach from the heaviness of my 10 of Pentacles. It's in place and I need to trust that. I want to give myself room. I want to give myself permission to explore myself further. My feelings, why I react to what I do, what makes me feel good. Judgment, Page of Swords, the Moon, honey, you can't stop. Why? Oh, God, ooh, the lolly. Yeah, your judgment's related to your Tower. Your Tower's related to your judgment. It's similar aspects. The Moon and the Seven of Swords. That the exact opposite in what I said. It's not that you want to be away from them. In fact, it's the opposite. You very much want to be with them. That's something that it's like a growing knowledge on you, but it's so hard to get through to that, and I don't know why, but that Emperor is really tamping down on that energy that says don't acknowledge it, don't acknowledge it. If we knew how much we desired to be with this person, if we acknowledged it, oh boy, you know, wouldn't that be quite the thing? And it's such heavy knowledge that wants to be revealed to you, but you're like, I'm not, I won't, I'm this, Christina, right here, okay? Let me just let me softly explore. And that's good. I'm glad you got the process started of looking at your dividers. What divides you in your sense of happiness, your sense of love? What is that division? Where is that coming from? How many pieces of, etc. You're looking at them, and in your own quiet time and in your own way. It's soft and it's over time. Particularly, again, I keep getting that while in the car. Emphasis. Travel for some of you. Maybe perhaps you're on the road all the time. I don't know. Perhaps that's why you're separated from this person so heavily in June, or they're out because it doesn't feel work, or anyway, whatever. My point is that in judgment is your decision to see and spiritually accept the lesson that in looking at your moon energy over here in the Seven of Swords, finding balance by acknowledging your waters. Okay? And what actually literally feels right to you, acknowledging that, is saying, I want more of this, not less of it. It's actually quite important to me, not less important. And it's coming up heavily over summer. That it's going to be a hand-in-hand lesson there. Okay? To look at. Why do we think about it so critically in June? And what that's bringing up for you in terms of emotions and thoughts. And how you actually be doing yourself justice if you looked at your moon energies. That's a decision. And Page of Swords is kind of hard. I know you occasionally look at it, but it's like an uncomfortable thing. It's an energy contradiction over here, simply in the fact that you're acting like you don't need to think about them that much, or that you're not supposed to. In fact, the opposite is true. You actually very much want to be with them during that time. It doesn't look anything like cycles or death or worldings or Five of Pentacles. It's not like that. It's you wish to be where they are. They wish for you to be with them, but you two can't. And for some reason, that tension's really high over the summer. It might have always existed a little bit back here, but that tension's really, really high over here in June, I believe. And it's like, you can keep rejecting the knowledge, or you can kind of say, truth is, I want to be where you are. And I have for a long time. And that's something that you have to get comfortable with. They represent something back here that's trying to get more into your life. Okay? Love. Desires, hopes, dreams, goals that go beyond our foundation. I apologize for the vagueness of it. I was really just trying to capture the next 3 months, Cancer, but that energy is jumping around real hard. It's a mix of specificity and far out timelines. So, you know, and I apologize for that, but it's kind of like, so like here's some specifics, here's some far out vagueness. Here's some specifics and some far out vagueness. Here's some specifics, and then also how it ties into your towers and your judgments. So you see how it kind of bounces around. I'm not saying you're going to have a resolution to this overnight, but it's like a growing acknowledgement about those dividers that exist between you and what you want to open up to, and the universe is wanting you to open up to. Okay? This person, whoever they are, is just another representation of many energies in your life that have probably similar patterns. Okay? But yeah, we look and we don't look. You know, I feel and I don't feel. I think about it and I don't think about it. It's kind of like that. I'm sorry it hit so hard like that, but they'll come back. And you know they do. You know they will. It's an example. It's just an example to highlight what's there and what's missing. And that a bigger part of you, in order to seek your happiness, would like to blast open. More, not less. You know, but we have to kill the over thoughts and I don't know what to do, I don't know what to think, I don't know what to say, that kind of thing. But that's going to take some time, and it's not going to be resolved over the next 3 months. I told you this is not casual at all. It's being introduced into your life, and it's going to have to be measured out carefully. Okay? But June's going to be a hard example, but a good example of what that full energy is. Okay? Of our desires, the bond itself, what it means to you, and allowing yourself to really kind of get more to terms with it. How it influences you the way it does, and why it's there for you at all. Okay? All right. That was a tough one. That was a tough one to unravel, but I think we got there. I hope. You'll know, apparently, by June. You'll know by June. That's all I know, honey. Let's get some advice, please. How would you advise Cancer? How would you advise Cancer? How would you advise Cancer, please? Here they are again. Oh, acknowledge the truth. Acknowledge the truth. Yeah. The Lovers, again, Ace of Swords, the World. They're saying it's not a coincidence that this cycle is here, or that it repeats itself with you and this person, possibly. It's not a coincidence. It's like, think about it. Oh boy. It's that, well, you know, universe sometimes doesn't put too fine a point on it. That's all they're telling me. It's not a coincidence. And it can be closed off if you want it to be closed off, or it can be opened if you really want it to open. But this too is also a choice. You know, that too is also a choice. That's you, honey. Chariot. Your momentum says you want to move forward. You do. There's just so many things you want to personally move into. You have a bolder heart than you know. And it's for that person. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, somebody either hits you with that level of importance or they don't. It's hard to understand that when our Emperor's already tapping down on that energy saying, no, 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 no. It's kind of hard to acknowledge that, you know. But he's doing his best to keep the lid on that pot. So hopefully he loosens up a little more. I hope he does. And you need some more experiences on the road, and you need some more, whatever that means to you. You need some more experiences with your softer reflections, and you need more opportunities to engage in the natural places of your heart that are available to you and that you feel safe to explore. But yeah, June's going to highlight how important this person is to you, because the longing is going to be very high. The stress that comes with it too. It's kind of like you're worried about them. What are they doing? What are they up to? What are they doing? What are they up to? What are they doing? What are they up to? It's something like that. And I wish I could be there. How interesting. How interesting. Okay. 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 Let's get something from the old Infinity Oracle here. But it's not just about them. I don't want you to think it's about them, them. They're just one more piece to the overall picture here. Big picture concepts about life pathway and living through the heart and allowing yourself to. They're not the only fixture in that piece, I promise. They're just a very strong highlight of it, you know. Is it though? Is it though? Is it really? Is it? We secretly admire this person. Yeah, you got some moon energy in here. A couple times. You know, and I could say that Page of Swords is you secretly keeping an eye on them. But they do represent something so much bigger than that kind of micro energy that so many people on YouTube focus on. There's much bigger pictures here. But yes, we have I know. And I think that's part of the reasons why you gravitate towards them, is they possibly represent that stuff that you would like to see within you. And not to mention, I mean, you're also heavily soul bonded to them, you know? I know. The secret admirer. That thing is separation. We still have very strong feeling from this person, even from a distance, and that separation is... I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. There's a strong separation anxiety that they're really highlighting to you at that time. Why are you responding like that? Think about it. Is it because you hate them so much, or because you want them so much more than you're able to tell yourself, or allow yourself to tell yourself? You know? It's not a casual connection, honey. I'd tell you if it was. That's pretty easy to spot. Yeah, no, we're in separation. It's a life-changing decision. It can feel like that. And that's, again, another reason they're pointing it out to you. It has real consequences attached to it. And life-changing decisions and things like that. To allow ourselves to open up to the admission of this. And basing our decisions about movement and where it is we need to be. What it is we can grow and what it is we can't grow. Life-changing decisions, honey. It's spring for some of you. Yeah, that's when this whole thing starts. It's okay. What's that? New friendship? Yeah, spring, obviously. This is when this stuff kicks off. What's a new friendship? Oh, autumn. We're trying to forge a kind of friendship around this energy. What? We're trying to forge a new friendship with this energy here in spring. But last fall might have been important for that reason, or upcoming fall is important for that reason. But I see then that for some of you, you're trying to forge a friendship, something out of this in spring. But autumn has some sort of role to play. I don't know why. Fall. There might be more energy towards this shifting in fall, or something was imperative last fall. Okay? But the idea is we're trying to forge. Yes, you know what's funny? You didn't show me the Three of Pentacles once. Not once. Not with this person. But that might be how we're trying to translate it in the real world. Unexpected message. How many people have gotten that generous offer? Some of you, backstory. Again, I'm not trying to dig into the past, and we're way too deep into this anyway. Unexpected message, generous offer. What kicked some of this off for some of you was literally an unexpected message, and it came in the form of an offer. Something that was generous. Either you generated that energy or they did, but somebody did. And it kind of put us into a place of forging some sort of friendship and a relationship energy with this person here in spring. But something that happens further down, okay, the line. I'm seeing the background here. But we're talking about, we feel separation from this person whom we so strongly admire, and we see aspects in them that we want to see in us. They do exist in you. It's just you allowing them to happen. That's two different things. And it could be, yeah, there is the opportunity here for life-changing decisions. So what kicked off that wheel of fortune into motion has stronger implications tied to this much further down the road. So again, no overnight resolution. We have to live life as best we can in the interim. Okay. But yeah, it's funny. Now, this might have been past-oriented, unexpected offer, as well as a generous, unexpected message, generous offer, I mean. And there might be something like this coming up as well. It might be retroactive as well as future-oriented. I don't know. Yeah. I know. Yeah, a spiritual awakening. Yeah, I know. I can kind of see that. But again, I'm trying to lock things in within the next 3 months. Spiritual awakening stuff, that doesn't happen in a week, guys. So for those of you like, but I met that totally cute Cancer last week. This is one of those pathway things, honey. This is a life pathway thing. That's why it says life-changing decision. Wheel of Fortune is going to take a minute. Okay. So let's just start with you kind of shifting gears, okay, from that kind of foundation, practical resume, stable world, which is perfectly good, perfectly valid, right? But there's more to you than that, and you proved it right at the opening. That's what's interesting to me. You're trying to shift. You are trying to gravitate towards your spiritual awakening. And when push comes to shove, I see you resisting it, right? But how you open says, I'm tired of doing this thing, whatever this is. It doesn't represent me anymore. And that's what started your Wheel of Fortune. Into the Star and Ace of Cups. I just don't think you saw it that way. I don't. It's going to be proven to you over time. And for some of you, like, fuck that, I'm not coming back there again. It's like that Ace of Pentacles is not up for renewal. So for some of you, it might have been a work type situation. It could have been something, I don't know, but you had very strong feelings about it. Or rather, you didn't have feelings about it, and you're like, peace. And that's when the universe is like, oh, Cancer wants to open up into other things. Let's do it. So, there you go. I know that's going to stress you out a little bit in June, honey. They do come back. It's not like that. It's not like it's not like that. It's not like that. Their energy will come back. It's actually quite warm and relaxed. And all you can keep telling me is, I wish I was there, but I can't think about that. I wish I was there. What are they doing? Etc. It's okay. Sorry, I don't mean to focus on that so much. It's just to highlight something like that over and over again. It's to point out to you, okay, what it is that you're not trying to see. How indeed it is actually quite important to you. It's under your constructive tower. So that means you have the ability to push through that. Okay. Aye. Two? Okay, cat. Yes, someone is highly intuitive. Durr. Okay, the dragon. Aries, Leo, Sag. Passion, intensity, heat, flames. M. 2 G's? What are the odds of that? It's so funny because, oh, it was Scorpios. I pulled 2 C's and now I'm pulling 2 G's. That's great. That's so funny. I get doubles like that. That's hilarious. You guys can't see it, but I promise you there's a couple hundred things in here. M, G, G, Let's get some medallions. Oh. Q, what? How random is that? QYS. Okay. And the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I'm always so busy. I'm always so busy. I'm always so busy. For some of you, yes, especially if travel is part of your job. I'm always so busy. I'm always so busy. I'm always running around. I'm always running around. I'm always running around. One of those elements is going to drop off relatively soon, or you're committed to dropping that off at some point in the year. Busy, 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 busy. I'm always so busy. I'm always running around. I know. That's why you need to take more time for you, honey. Optimist. Stay optimistic. Okay? Optimism counts here. And for some of you, it's a cloudy day where you are. Okay? The dreams. Head in the clouds, wandering around. That's kind of that hermit energy. When he's healing, his mind seems to drift. That's what I'm saying. I mean, don't like get yourself in an accident. Okay? When I said allow yourself to drift, and I know some of you do that in the car, but don't do it at the cost of your own life, honey. Okay? Still be conscientious of your surroundings, yes? But it's like you can feel your thoughts drifting away sometimes, and that's actually good for you. I see that. That's when sometimes you feel safe to explore some of your smaller feelings that you would actually like to grow more of. They actually make you feel good when you experience them. And it's kind of like, man, I want more of it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Very much so. And I have someone around you that represents more of that in a very large quantity. But it's like I can't experience it that way. I have to start here. I have to start small. I agree. These things take a lifetime. I hope not. I'd like you to experience this in your soon, but but the lessons take is when they take, you know. Okay, Cancer honey. We'll check up on you. The next round of readings are the Intimate Tarot. I don't know if I'll see a continuation of this. It might be a completely different group of Cancers. I don't know. Okay, but we'll see. I look forward to those. I hope you do too. They're cornerstones to this channel, proudly so. Thank you very much. But yeah, I look forward to it. And you guys, if you resonated, put in the comments as you see fit. And it may not have resonated with you at all, in which case I perfectly understand. This one touched on multiple points, both in the spiritual thing as well as the 3D thing. I know it's a little over the place, and that's real tarot too sometimes. Okay, and that's okay. You know, check your other placements, so I'll catch you on the next one. All right, Cancer honey, take care. Be well.